Alright, there it is. 100 superior Slayer encounters and 0 imbued hearts or enchanted gem, I think it's called. Maybe I don't know. Basically, the superior enchanted gem that provides infinite teleports. None of those. Just dust and mist battle staves from superiors. But I did get a nice amount of Laron's keys that task, so I'm gonna try to check or test my luck as soon as the abyssal demon stops attacking me. Alright. Yeah. But luckily I still have I guess like 18 million more Slayer XP to work with. I could get lucky. Some luck out of the unluckiness. But it's not looking so good. Because part of me still wanted to save that remaining 18 million Slayer XP. Like what? I could possibly kill Hellhounds on task for the Smoldering Stone, because it's a task to equip an infernal tool, and I can technically do that by killing hellhounds in my regions. I think they made the hellhounds in the Wilderness Slayer Cave drop them very slightly more often. I may just be going mad here, but let me look that up in case I feel like doing some dumb stuff. Oh yeah, so the ones in the wilderness, I was right. The ones in the Wilderness Slayer Cave have a, well, I mean it's twice as common, but seeing how the original non-league drop rate is 1 in 32k for a Smoldering Stone, that makes the non-league rate 1 in 16k. So that's essentially, I don't know, like a 1 in 4,000 or so, give or take, with leagues rates, and seeing how dry I went with crossbow, I'm probably not going to look forward to that. Yeah, keep giving me those robe bottoms and not the robe top. Yeah. Be even better if you just gave me another hat. I would really love that. There we go. All right, full Dagon High in 167 chest opens. I'm going to determine, or I'm going to look up what the league's rate of full Dagon High is. So Dagon High hat. Okay, so for any specific piece, it's 1 in 256. So leagues, that's a 1 in 51 to get, yeah, after 51. So I went, let's see, 167, that's almost main game drop rate. But let's go ahead and wear the full set. I already had a magic top. Yeah, the Elder Chaos Druid top. I've said that before. It provides a magic strength, but yeah, let's stop dawdling and finish this task. 200 points. There we go. Alright, that was a task. I just did all the Fight Caves combat achievements. The last one I was missing was 5 Fight Cave completions and the Speed Master or Speed Runner task under 26 minutes and 30 seconds. So I just went back with Blowpipe and just blowpiped most of it. So now I'm at 52,560 points. We are closer and closer to dragon rank. Um, I think there's one more Jad task, I think, for 15 completions. I don't know if I'm actually going to bother with that. I mean, if I get it before 50 mil Slayer XP, sure. But I'm not going to force it. Oh, well, I just realized I probably made a grave mistake, seeing how long it took me to actually get these items. So, let's see. I'm gonna try. Oh, oh, I can dismantle the web weaver. Okay, nice. Yeah, because I never equipped the unupgraded weapons to begin with. So yeah, you can actually dismantle them, which is nice. At first, I thought they were a permanent upgrade, but yeah, I guess not. I guess the only thing I was missing was crossbow, so I was just out. Um, I was just, out 200 points potentially, but we got those 200 points back. Lovely. So now we can slap the skull back on the Thamarons and be good to train magic now. Nice. No, I don't know how worthwhile this is, but even though I'm more or less done with clue scrolls on leagues, I am completing them. I don't know. I mean, I might just open them at the end of league, but my intent is I'm completing clues until I get a specific hard anagram step at the Dark Mage at the center of the Abyss. I know I already have Fremenik, so that is my way of repairing rune pouches by NPC contacting him. But I don't know. I don't know if they sped that spell up or not, but it always seemed really slow to me. I think pouches are definitely worthwhile using for me since I don't have Banker's Note because they sped up the whole rune crafting animation. Like you can basically you empty the pouches as soon as you finish crafting, like within the tick, and there's like no cooldown, so as fast as possible that you can empty them and craft them again. You can just keep going to it. So the plan is to craft with pouches, probably at the Earth Altar, using magic imbue and making lava runes at the Earth Altar. It's slightly less XP than making lava runes at the Fire Altar, but we'll do that. We can total recall to the altar directly and then have the clue compass have the last destination be Shiloh Village or something like that. But first, I need to get a Dark Mage anagram step, and I am 24 hard clues in. I'll keep you posted on what the final tally is. Of course, the second I finished that clip, pretty much I got the step. So here we are. Here's my anagram step for the Dark Mage. It's pretty much right there. So I'm not sure if it's the whole. I mean, I can check out the animation for NPC contact and compare it. But I figure if I just dump this clue step, right where I'm doing my rune crafting, it's going to be all hunky-dory, but, we'll see, because, this is my skilling tab of sorts. So yeah, now I just have to compare, maybe grab a rune pouch from Slayer for magic imbue. I haven't actually done combination rune crafting in quite a while. Alright, I have finally achieved 50 million XP in fishing. I'm kind of sad that this finally happened, because there's only a little bit over 2 weeks left in leagues, but I'm slowly running out of pure AFK things to do, because fishing is like up to 25 minutes of pure AFK while you can do other things. So I guess now that leaves me with like 10 minutes of AFK if I want to train magic at aggressive monsters. But combat stats are even more multiplied than other stats this league, so that might be really quick too. I just actually have to get to it now that I have the scepter from Wildy. All right. I spent way too long on this, and it's probably not worth it if you're just going for dragon rank and not max tasks. But oh, I forgot the basalt. But yeah, I actually accumulated the resources needed for the wise teleport in the player-owned house. It's a measly 80 points, and it's like hours of work. But yeah, here we go. Gonna put it in the Nexus, and wow, 80 points. That was so worth it. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I've got plenty of other POH related tasks to do now. All right. Well, this isn't a task, but I'm honestly surprised it's not a task. Maybe it's because you need Wieldy and either Varlamore or Fremennik, but this league is no stranger to multi-region tasks anyway, especially with the Western Provinces diary requiring Kandarin and Tiranwin. But I don't think this is a task. I double-checked the wiki list, and yeah, surprisingly, not a task to build the Wilderness teleport obelisk. I guess there's enough points in revs, 200 to wield every weapon, so that's 600, and then another 400 to receive every weapon, so that's 1,000. And then on top of that, there's another 600 points to equip every upgraded weapon, so 1,600 points. Maybe they didn't want to flood revs with points like they already did in the first place, and I guess this would just be a gimme task, assuming you got all the rev weapons. So whatever, it looks nice, but I'm only gonna have it for like 17 days. Alright, I missed the drop, of course, because I still don't have replay turned on, but I've gotten both the Odium and Malediction Shard from Scorpia within 97 kills. So I guess now it's time for, I think I'm still missing a shard from good old crazy archaeologist. Where is he at? Yep, I'm missing the Malediction Shard too. Alright, it's just another way I'm just training my mage now. Reiterating, but yeah, just passively training mage in the wilderness for the bosses I still haven't completed. Alright, so another wilderness demi-boss complete, the crazy archaeologist. This one took a little bit. We got 7 Odium shards and 1 Malediction shard. And only one fedora. I don't know if fedoras are boosted, but... Or, according to Runelight, we got 2. But I get... Oh, okay. 3 total. Okay. 3 fedoras. I was reading that wrong. So now we have the Chaos Fanatic left. That one should be pretty easy. Just have an inventory full of food and whip out the... Forgot I dismantled this. Yep. Full inventory of food with the crossbow should be pretty simple. Alright. Luckily we didn't get too unlucky at the Chaos Fanatic. 67 for both the Odium and Malediction without any repeats. So let's go ahead and earn our 400 points from this little grind. I guess the closest teleport would be the Wilderness Volcano, right? Of course, we're never gonna use these because we are way past that point with the Thousand Dragon Ward. But there's the Odium, the Malediction Ward, and here's the Odium Ward for 400 points. Very nice. And we're now at 54,260. Alright, so we're back at Volcanic Mine. Basically, I finished with Venenatus. I did my 300 kill count. It doesn't say 300, of course, because of Total Recall teleports. Not interacting with the plugin correctly. But yeah, we got 2 gems. It took me like almost over 200 kill count to get the first gem. So then I just finished off the 300 kill count, made the Void Waker, and we're now at 55,220 points. And now I'm just taking a skilling break and probably going to get 99 mining through Volcanic Mine. Like I've said before, this is enjoyable content post rework. It's making soloing a lot more feasible. It's fun to pay attention to the stability and see if your mine is dying or not. Like at this current stability, looks like I can just chill. I ran straight south without checking the vents. And then when 5 minutes comes around and the vents shift, I'll actually probably bother to check the vents, because I feel like it's important to check them at the second half as opposed to the first, because you get the majority of your points at the second half of the encounter anyway. So if your mine's going to die at the start, it's probably best to just either teleport out or leave the mine with a small amount of points, as opposed to just dying and failing the encounter and wasting time. But yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. It's like little short bursts of AFK. Of course, now my stability is going down, and I gotta determine if the rate at which it's going down, if it's... I might need to shift some things around. At least block B, because it's looking kind of dicey. But once 5 minutes rolls around, it just won't matter anyway, and I can actually check them instead of just kind of being in the dark. But the red numbers kind of give a clue, so it's something. But alright, so I ended up getting 99 mining on Volcanic Mine, and I want to take a PVM break like I do, swap between the both. So I went back to Tormented Demons, grabbed another Synapse. Luckily this time it didn't take 300 kills, it only took me another 50. So we're going to go ahead and turn this into Emberlight, which will help me at Duke Succulus. I guess that's how you pronounce his name. It'll be an interesting fight because I don't have Banker's Note, so I can't stay there indefinitely. I mean, I guess I could just AFK with Last Stand every time I die, but even then, Prayer Restoration will be an issue. We'll see. I'll think of something. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm actually gonna stay at Duke. I might just go for the unique drops. I think there's a task to kill him 300 times, which is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. But let's see how fast this weapon is. 1.2. Okay, so it's the same as Kopesh. Cool.